Yo, today we talk about the Innodem. It's the last of the Zariman grind weapons that I've been talking about. We've covered the Fenmore, the Latum, the Felarks, the Praetos, got them all out of the way, and now we're saving the Innodem for last, and that's not because it's the best. It's just like a weird niche dagger melee weapon. Um, it has two go-to builds you'll see people go for. I'm going to be showing you like the jack of all trades, throw it at any Warframe build heavy attack thing here. And then there's also like an aerial build that uses its Incarnon trait, which is good, but I think it's a little too niche for the sake of just like showing it off in a video and to use it everywhere. Typically, people use it with like Wisp or an Invis Warframe, and there's a lot of like other precursors for that build to really pop off, but it's okay. But today I'm talking about the just workhorse, jack of all trades, heavy attack Innodem build, and that gets the job done. So, Innodem, not bad, maybe a lackluster compared to the other melees, but I wouldn't call it bad. I wouldn't call it great. And a must have, it's definitely the last weapon I would tell you to get from the Zariman on your grind there. But here it is. Here's some heavy attacks. We have galvanized mods on, so we will have to build those up. Boom, boom, boom. Obviously, Incarnon mode's not on yet, but it does fine just without it. Now we have it on. We'll slash these guys up. And it's fine. If you want to run this on like Varuna, Kalervo, Valkyr, any melee-based Warframe, you'll have an awesome time. I personally ran this a lot on Varuna when she came out. You go Invis, get the big heavy attack out of Invis with the Innodem. It's pretty fun. So, yeah. Definitely not the most insane, blow your socks off melee weapon in the game, but it's good. It's a solid workhorse, and, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So let's dive right into the weeds here, and we'll talk about the Incarnon traits. So you reach the combo threshold, you activate your heavy attack, and you get bonus range and bonus attack speed. What it doesn't tell you is when you're in the air, the gliding attacks shoot projectiles out. So that's what makes it good on like Wisp and stuff and other Invis frames is those projectiles, and you can get them while aim gliding. Synergizes very well. But we're just talking about the heavy attack build today. The Wisp aerial stuff can be another day. So we'll go into each perk here. We have range, attack speed, and sprint speed. The attack speed's cool. You could go with this. Sprint speed also awesome. Honestly, the Innodem, much like the Praetos, you can kind of go whatever because you're playing it like a normal melee weapon. You're not playing into the Incarnon traits too much. So you can honestly go whatever, but because we get range from here and then more range, why not? So I go for work and reach. Honestly, just go whatever is your jam here. Sprint speed, not that bad. Who doesn't love movement stats in this game? But it's whatever. So reach is cool. Once again, we're not going the aerial build, so you don't need Skyborn Hunter. We're not doing a finisher build, so you don't need this. So we're going with the combo on slide. I really wanted to like this more, but it happens like right at the end of the slide, and most of the time you're not reaching on your slide. You're sliding, double jumping out of it, rolling, sliding, that kind of movement cycle. You're rarely ever getting this by reaching the end of your slide right at the end of the momentum. So it's cool, but it's only equipped because we're not really using the other two here. The next one just gets us into Incarnon mode faster. The other two, this helps the aerial mode if you want to play like that, and this helps if you did a finisher build. I tried using this on Ash, like a finisher Innodem build on Ash, and I didn't really like it. I will say it's probably really, really fun on a Naros. I think the Innodem on a Naros could be a lot of fun with a finisher build. But we're just here getting our Incarnon mode quicker. It's nothing to write home about. It's cool. And here we go. Collecting ammo grants 5 melee combo. Like I said, the other ones here don't really help us at all. Another finisher perk and an on finisher more heavy attack efficiency perk. So I could see like a Tennokai finisher, weird Tennokai finisher build thing. That could be fun. But yeah, I don't know. The perks here really don't matter much. We're just really playing it because the stats are kind of nice and juicy for us. So yeah, don't worry too much about the Incarnon Perks here. The big one I'd say is the bonus range, or you go for sprint speed, and then evolution 4, getting our Incarnon mode faster. And yeah, don't really have to worry about those perks all too much. So now we'll dive into my build here, and there's a lot to discuss, kind of, not really, but this is my build. You'll notice I have 2 Forma on it, and if you want to run this exact build that you saw in the showcase, this is 0 Forma. This exact build right here, this is 0 Forma. This will work if you get this melee weapon, your EDA, your ETA, that kind of thing, your Steel Path Circuit. This will work. This will do just fine. This was my go-to for a long time. Basically, the only thing that's really changed is obviously the galvanized mods. When they were added, I equipped them onto this build. But yeah, not much has changed here. This is like was my go-to Innodem build, and for the sake of this video, I was like, I might as well max it out and kind of look at what a max Innodem build looks like. So all you do for that is literally just, you can probably saw what I typed, you know exactly what's going to happen. Bam. This is the it's just more AoE. We're doing heavy attacks, so we're getting tons and tons of damage. It's not much to write home about. It's just a heavy attack dagger build with tons of AoE because of influence. And the Innodem itself has insane range with its Incarnon mode and the bonus stat that I picked on the Incarnon perk. So this is what my maxed out go-to build would look like. I'll run this in mission then, and you can see how it does. But in the showcase, I was using that heat build with an empty mod slot and no arcane, and it did just fine. And that's what I was running way before, since I've owned this thing until today. So yeah, you can run that and do just fine if you just want to max this thing out and quick use it on your weekly EDA, ETA. You know, you got boned and you need a good weapon to use, so you run this thing, slap a catalyst on it, and you'll do fine with 0 Forma. But yeah, those are my builds. What I'd recommend, the Incarnon perks I'd recommend. Now I'm gonna go hop into a mission. Hop. Probably do some Lua survival on the moon. And that's it. I'll see you there. Alrighty, here we are. We're on the moon. Stack up my invulnerability here on Asia. And just kind of heavy attack away with this thing. It'll be a real chill time. Like I said, there is another build that you will see a lot of online, and that is the Wisp attack helicopter build. You just aim glide 24/7, and you do this as Wisp, and you get the cool stealth multipliers, and your invis is Wisp while you're aim gliding, and it synergizes really well. That's a lot to talk about for like a video, so I think it deserves its own showcase. So if you would be interested in something like that, I would be more than happy to. Or, you know, you can just search it up and find it yourself. You know, it's been covered to death because of how well it synergizes. But yeah, here it's just the heavy attack. We have Elementalist on, and this thing has crazy slash damage. So our slashes are hitting like crazy. Our electric procs are hitting like crazy. We're just doing a good old time with the heavy attacks. As we sit here and wait for an Acolyte to spawn, and we wait for the next update. The Ileweaver update for Warframe. Please come soon. What do you guys play between updates? I've been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto. I've enjoyed it a lot. I think if you like Warframe, surprisingly enough, I think you'll like GTA. It's a very, very grindy game, and it's very, like, similar, I don't know, to Warframe. I felt. I also played it a lot 5 years ago, 6 years ago, until my account got nuked since I did a money glitch. But that's not the point. It's a really fun game. And it's really grindy. Honestly, it reminds me of Warframe sometimes with how, like, methodical and, like, thought out some of the grinds are in that game, and, like, the methods for getting stuff. It's like, oh, this reminds me of another game I like to play. So I've been playing that. I also play a lot of different stuff between updates. Just a mismatch of anything. You know, I play some Fortnite, play some Apex Legends. Not so much Apex anymore. I haven't been the biggest on that. What? Yeah, definitely. It's definitely important to find a game or something else you like to do outside of this game between updates, because you don't want to burn out. You don't want to update to come out and then you play the full 3 months every single day between each update. You know, that's just how you get burnt out. Like right now, I just play to make my video, and I play to grind the Prime Access. Like I just got Ureli. That was fun to grind. Um, a new Nightwave just came out, so I'll be on a lot for that, doing my weeklies and stuff. But typically, like a month and a half after an update, and there's just kind of that little dry period where you're waiting the other 45 days. Um, I'm not playing as much. I'm just doing my daily forma crafts, and yeah, not much. But I'm waiting anxiously for the new update. I'm expecting would be a good date. June 17th, 18th. I'm gonna say June 19th or June 18th maybe. I don't see the end of June for the Isle Weaver. At least I hope not. Boom, boom, boom. Isn't what'd you call it this week? The Summer Games Fest. Maybe we'll get a date there, and then maybe like a TennoCon tease. I'm pretty sure DE's at the Summer Games Fest again. I feel like they've been almost every year, every other year. I don't know. That's what I imagine. I think we'll get an Isle Weaver date and a TennoCon tease this week or next week. I don't know. When is the Summer Games Fest? I don't know off the top of my head. I feel like it's always the first week of June, though. Where are the enemies? Are we just, like, going that crazy or what? Oh, here comes the Acolyte. What are we at? 361? I feel like the enemies just aren't spawning that much. I am in the Steel Path. Steel Path Circulus. I mean, yeah, this guy isn't even... Oh, almost got my my invulnerability shield one shot there. Yeah, but no, that is the Innodem dagger with a heavy attack build. The thing cooks. There is really not much to say. We're just nice and agile with it. Well, I am on Deja. That's the agileness. But if you put sprint speed instead of range, you can be this agile, and you'll probably have a chill time. Here comes Thrax. I mean, these guys aren't really much to worry about. We'll kill them, though. We'll kill them, though. Woo. I am on Naramon, so normally you just one-shot them with... want to pick up this life support tier, and we'll get the other Thrax then. Woo. Come here, buddy. Oh. Come on, buddy. I'm stupid. I keep going in the wrong mode to kill this guy. Come on. There we go. There we go. He's gone. And we're back to Neja mode. And since we're back to Neja mode, I will just hit my 4 so I can stand here and yap. That's the Innodem dagger. It's good. It's solid. I think it's like a 6 out of 10. The cool Wisp build I was talking about maybe takes it up to like a 7 or 8. At the end of the day, I think it's just like the last one you should get from the Zariman unless you're in desperate need of a heavy attack melee. But if you saw in my Praetos video, that also has a heavy attack build that's pretty good. So, I don't know. It's good. Get one last, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.